Let's start down on the mat. I'm going to sit cross-legged. You can sit any position you'd like that's comfortable for you. We'll just be here for a minute or two. Okay, arms by your side, sit up really tall, reach one arm up and over. We'll do the side bend first, warming up our back muscles. So just make sure you're sitting up as tall as possible and not curved forward. If your legs in a position in front of you are causing you to feel like you're leaning forward, then change the position of your legs or sit on a chair. So that way you can sit up really tall and get the most out of these moves and stretches. Inhale, reach, exhale over. Inhale, exhale over. Let's do two more. Lift your arm, lift your shoulder, feel that nice side stretch. One more time. All right, take it to the center. Let's go into rotation, but let's place our hands behind our head, open up our elbows, drop our shoulders down, and slowly rotate, center, right into the other side. Rotate, center. Let's try to inhale through our nose here, exhale through our mouth, like we're exhaling through a straw. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Breathe in deep, exhale. One more. And center. Now hold the outside of your legs, or if you're sitting in a chair, hold the chair. We're just going to lean back, go into flexion, and then sit up really tall and try to lift your chest and go into extension. And again, exhale, lean back, curving your spine. Inhale, sit up really tall, and then extend. One more time. Exhale, abs in. Inhale, still holding those abs in. And bring it to a nice neutral position. Arms by your side. Let's go into rotation one more time. This time, hold your leg. Sit up as tall as you can. Rotate and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And swing your arms right over to the other side. Hold it for 4, 3, 2. Let's do two more. Swing your arms. Good. Look as far as you can. And switch last time. And center. Okay, let's go right onto our hands and knees. I will start facing you and then I'll turn to the side. Fingers pointing straight ahead, hands under your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. Look down and try to get your spine into neutral. Natural curve in your lower back and neck. Now when you're ready, start to tuck the tailbone. Drop your head so your eyes look at your knees, and then go through that nice neutral position again and extend, arching your back with your shoulders good, away from your ears. Let's do that again. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Keep going. We're going to do two more. I'm just going to turn to the side. So exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Slide those shoulder blades down your back. And one more time. And extend. Now let's finish in a nice neutral position. Eyes look down. Now bring your legs close together. Hands right under your shoulders. We're going to lift the right arm and left leg and just pulse it 8 times. Keeping your arm and leg nice and straight. Good. 4 and 3 and 2. Now slowly place that arm and leg down. Lift your left arm, right leg. Hold it and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch again. We're just going to do a different exercise. So right arm, left leg. Now we're going to bring our elbow to our knee, flexing our spine. Reach nice and long and go into a little bit of an extension, a balance challenge as well. Exhale, abs in strong here. Inhale, extend, still holding those abs in. Exhale, knee to elbow, opposite knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, 2 more. Very challenging. And reach, extend, 1 more. And extend and bring your hand and knee back down. Before we switch sides, bring your toes to the mat. Lift your knees up and hover right here, your knees over the mat. Stay here for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Getting a little stretch in your feet. Now relax your toes and now let's switch. So we're going into left arm, right leg. Find your balance and then bring your elbow to your knee. Look for your knee. Reach and then extend. Look past your mat. Knee to elbow. Extend. Remember, nice big exhale here. Inhale. Exhale through a straw. Imagine you're exhaling through a straw. Inhale through your nose. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And place your hand and knee down. One more time, toes on the mat. Lift your knees up. Stay right here. Now lengthen one leg out, lengthen the other leg, and hold a high plank. Hold it for 8 seconds. 7, reach with your heels towards the bottom of your mat. Get a nice stretch in the lower leg. 2, and 1. Gently place your knees down, go into child pose stretch. Reach your arms, drop your head, arms are straight. Sit back towards your feet, but if you're not comfortable sitting all the way back, if you feel any discomfort in your knees, come up a little higher and round your back, sending your hips a little lower, but not all the way down to your legs, your lower leg. Hold it. So 2 ways, here or here. Stay here for 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now slowly come up, and we're going to take it to a seated position. Legs out in front, bend your legs. Try to sit up tall, hold your legs for a little bit of support. Take a look at your legs, make sure they're not wider than your body. Bring them in, hold onto your hamstrings. Now lean back a little and start to curve. Come a little higher on the glutes, scoop and create a C curve here in your body. Reach your arms here and hold it. Good, drop the shoulders down the best that you can. Try to get the shoulders back without changing the position of your spine, without straightening. Good, now let's do pulses up. Really focus on the exhale up and pulling those abs in strong. And 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna sit up tall, reach your arms up by your ears, and we'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, roll back, create that C curve. Stabilize the lower body and pulse the upper body. And 8, 7, keep going. 6, chins down a little bit, but not touching your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean back. One more time now. Cross your arms over your chest and just stay right here. So we're trying to stay lengthened in our back, curve, abs working, shoulders down, no tension in our neck. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and take it up. Okay, lengthen your legs out. Take one leg, bend it and cross it over that long leg. Turn towards the bent leg and hold the stretch just for a couple seconds. More into active stretching at the beginning of class. Switch sides. Rotate, good for your spine, good for your hip. And take it to the center. One more seated stretch. Bring the bottom of your feet together, lengthen through your back. Try to hinge over your legs. Hold it for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale here. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale back up. All right, let's stretch our legs out and do a roll down. But before we roll down, let's do a spine stretch forward. Up and over an imaginary ball on your legs. Now, lengthen through your back. We're going to stack the spine first on the inhale. Exhale, roll down. Once you're down, hold it right here. If you're comfortable with your legs straight, keep them straight. If not, you can bend them. All right, stay right here and lower one arm down by your ear, one arm to your side, and just keep switching. Keep your arms straight, steady body, and try not to lift the rib cage when you lower your arm. If there's a little tightness in the shoulder, you're gonna feel like you wanna arch to get your arm down. Try not to do that. Keep the rib cage down and maybe don't go as low. Inhale up, exhale, switch. Inhale up, exhale, switch. 2 more. 1 more. Now inhale, both arms up, exhale, float your arms down to your side. Bring your legs in together. Drop your knees to one side. Lift them up, drop them over to the other side. And just 2 more. Inhale up, exhale. Feeling a little more mobile as we move through these moves that we probably haven't had the opportunity to do yet today. Bring your legs back to the center, hip distance apart. Let's go right into a bridge to start today. Relax the upper body, nothing under your head. Tilt the pelvis into a posterior tilt. That's when we're in that position where our lower back's smushed right into the mat. Come all the way up. Hold it for just a second. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Slow and steady and even on both sides of your spine. Inhale, exhale, back up. Inhale, exhale, down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, exhale, down. And just 1 more time. Try to finish a neutral here, then tuck the tailbone, squish the grape under your lower back, lift, inhale, exhale, roll down. Okay, find a neutral position of your pelvis. maybe a little space here, or squish the grape under your lower back and keep it there the whole time. Your back against the mat. Curl it up, so whichever position's comfortable for you. Eyes looking over your knees. Let's go into a march without rolling down. Let's breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Arms are reaching right by your side. No tension in your neck. Lats are connected, so we're using those back muscles to hold our shoulders nice and steady and neutral. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. And 4, make sure your neck's in an ideal position. Gentle curve. You're going to feel it in the muscles in your neck. That's okay. 2 more and 1 more. And take it down. All right, once you're all the way down, lift one leg to tabletop. Just send that leg out 8 times. Let's focus on range of motion in our knee. So we're going to reach as far as we can, straightening our leg, and then bend it back in. 2 more. We want to get our leg nice and straight. 1 more. Slowly place this foot to the mat, lift the other leg up, stabilize your body, and then reach and bend. Usually this feels great, but if you have any knee issues, any knee injuries, I know it can be challenging to always move the joint, so you can always tap the floor with a bent knee if it's bothering you. 4 more. Exhale, inhale, and 2, and 1, and place this foot down. Okay, legs hip distance apart. Remember, going a little posterior tilt or stabilize a neutral, very challenging. Curl up. Let's go for 5 minutes, working those abs pretty intense. So let's begin by pumping our arms by our side. Breathe in for 5 counts. Breathe out for 5 counts. Try to breathe in for 5 counts through your nose. It's hard to do. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Hold your arms still. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Take it up. Legs higher in a tabletop. Hundreds. Curl it up again. You can support your head with one hand. You can keep your head back, but pump your arms by your side and breathe in for 5. Breathe out for 5. Remember, we're here, but if it's too much on your neck, drop it down, or you can stay up and support your head with one hand. Just make sure if you're supporting your head with one hand, you're not rotating. We want to still stay steady looking over our knees. Now keep it going. Pump your arms strong. Make sure they're not bent. It's very hard to keep the lats involved when your arms are bent, so straighten them and pump. I'm going to rest my head back for a moment and then come back up. My neck was getting fatigued. All right, let's do 2 more breaths. Finish 1 more inhale and 1 more exhale, and then hold your arms still. Inhale, exhale, roll down, hug your knees. Only for a couple of seconds, send your legs up towards the ceiling. Let's go into scissors with our head back to start. Lower one leg towards the mat, hold that top leg and switch. Try to hold your calf, but if it's too high, you can hold your hamstring. It's up to you. If you can hold a little higher, you'll feel a nice stretch because you can pull that leg towards you. Lots of control on the leg that's going down. Now in this position, we're not going into a bridge, so if you want something under your head for comfort, place something under your head that's not too thick. 2 more. 1 more. Now bend both knees, hug your knees for a second, send your legs back up again. Now we're going to curl it up, so a little harder for scissors. Again, lower one leg, breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. Lots of control. Try to straighten your legs. If you usually do this with bent legs, make it a little more challenging by straightening. Not easy to do. Hips steady. 4 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, bend your knees. Take 1 foot to the mat, 1 leg to tabletop. The leg that's up, reach that same arm straight out to the side on the floor, the other arm behind your head. Lift and cross towards the bent leg. Now open up and stretch that leg out. So we're crossing to the opposite leg. Lift and cross and open, and cross and open. Think of bringing the rib cage over to the opposite hip. When you lift your upper body, make sure your chin's not to your chest. That's too much of a curve in your neck. 4 more. Exhale up, inhale, open. Exhale up, inhale, open, and 2, and 1. Okay, right away switch. So other leg up, other arm out, hand behind your head. Let's keep moving. Curl it up towards that bent leg. Remember, we're lifting and then rotating. Now, stretch that leg out, open. Now, even in this open position right here, we're not relaxing the abs. As a matter of fact, we're really contracting them because we're trying to hold our straight leg up off the mat. If we relax it, most likely our leg will drop, our rib cage will lift, and you might feel it in your lower back. So contracted abs, even on this part here, the open part. 4 more. And 3. You got it. And 2. And 1. Okay, bring that foot in. Legs to tabletop, arms by your side, reverse curls. Use your arms if you need it, but if you get to the point where you don't need them, great. We're going to exhale, pull the abs in to lift our hips. Exhale, pull. If you're feeling it here in the quads, gripping in the hip flexors, we're going to stop and bring our feet down to the mat in just a moment, but you can try dropping your heels to your glutes. You might not lift as high, but that's okay. By lowering your heels, it helps to relieve any tension in the quads and hip flexors. Good. But if you're okay, you can keep your heels higher. It's up to you. 6 more. And 5. It's going to get a little more intense in the next couple of minutes. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, slowly lower your feet to the mat. Take them hip distance apart. Hands behind your head. Curl it up. Perfect form here. Little bend in your neck, not too much. Pulse it up. Now we're going to do quite a few pulses here with our feet on the mat. Steady the lower body. Contract the abs. Little contraction in the quads and glutes, especially if you're in a posterior tilt. You'll notice if you try to go to neutral, it's harder to stabilize, but you'll relieve the back of the legs a little bit more to allow the pelvis to go into neutral. But if that's not comfortable and you need that little bit of support for your lower back, tilt the pelvis, squish the grate under your mat. And 8, don't stop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now quickly, we're gonna lift our legs, roll it up, and go into a plank on our forearms. So cross your legs, take it over, take your forearms to the mat, stretch your legs out, and hold it right here. Great stretch for our calves. We've been pointing our feet for a while now, so this usually feels good with our toes on the mat, reaching with our heels. If you lift your hips, you get a little break in the abs if you're getting too tired, but if you're okay, keep those hips low for 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop your knees, relax your toes, roll it down, but we are going to come back up. So hands wide, push off the mat, take it back to a seated position, up nice and tall, lean back with that C curve like we did at the beginning. Hands for support, lift your legs. So we're going a little lower with our body, we're curving our spine, and we're going to do single leg stretch right here. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Very challenging. Modification, we would take 1 foot to the mat. You'll still feel it. But if you're okay, keep going with both legs. If you have 1 foot on the mat, switch legs now. Good. And 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, both legs in. Exhale, feet to the mat. Let's do a roll down. Spine stretch forward first. Stack your spine up on the inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. 1 vertebra at a time, take it down. Okay, bend your legs. Let's keep going. Lift your legs to tabletop. Inner thighs together. Squish the grate under your lower back and lower your left leg, right arm. Take it back up. Switch. Right leg, left arm. Now we're mainly working the core muscles, but let's think about our arms for a moment, our shoulders, our neck, and our eyes. Are our eyes looking straight up? If you find they're looking back behind you, there might be a little tightness. It's hard to release the back of your head into the mat and your shoulders. So just grab something to place under your head for a little bit of height. Makes it so much more comfortable. Your arms, we want them nice and straight as we lower. Your leg, reach it straight out as far as you can. Keeping the joints nice and mobile so you're able to open them up all the way. If you do a lot of sitting throughout the day, our knees are bent, our arms are bent all day if we're on computers. So take this opportunity to straighten and up. 6 more. Exhale, inhale, Hang in there. We're gonna do one more exercise after this, and then we'll give our abs a little break. 2 more. One more. Okay, both legs in. Curl it up, both legs out, lower your arms, roll it back, and repeat. If this is too much, drop one foot. Modification is here with one leg down. It really makes a big difference with that support of one foot on the mat. But if you're okay, continue with both legs. Lower your legs, make it harder. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, curl. Let's focus on the breath for a minute. Nice long exhale here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, deep breath, so take your time. Inhale, we're almost done. If you have one foot on the mat, switch legs. And let's do 6 more. Curl up, eyes look at your feet or knees. Inhale, gently roll back. Only 4 more. 3 more, hang in there. Last 2. Okay, this is it. Put everything into this last one and roll back with control. Drop your feet to the mat. Lengthen your arms out. Let's lower our legs to one side, but now let's hold it. Breathe, relax. Whoops, my Pilates picture's falling, okay. Let me fix that, okay. Take your knees up and over to the other side. You can look up at the ceiling, you can turn the opposite way, and take it to the center. Now, one more stretch for the abs. Lengthen your legs, reach your arms up. We're gonna lower our arms, but instead of really contracting the abs strong, release a little so your rib cage lifts and you're lengthening here to get a stretch. Like an arched back position to lengthen that area, hopefully feel a little stretch. And now lift your arms back up. Start to contract those abs to get the rib cage down and lower your arms. Beautiful. Okay, let's take our legs in. Come all the way up to a seated position. I'll start to the side and then I'll face you. Just a little bit for upper body. Lift your shoulders up, drop them down, and keep the shoulders there. Lift both arms straight out. Exhale, inhale. I'm gonna turn and face you. We're working shoulders. So you want to be in a comfortable position. You can change the leg position, any position you'd like, so your lower back feels good. Your spine stacked. Even though we're working the shoulders, we want that position, the ideal position for good posture, muscle balance. 4 more, and 3, and 2. Now hold your arms up. Let's go into circles. So my abs are tired, so I'm actually feeling it a little in my lower back, just a little bit. So I like to change it up. I go to a kneeling position. It helps to keep my lower back more relaxed, but I know not everyone's comfortable sitting back on their heels, so you can take it to high kneeling. You can even stand. We're just here for another minute. All right, let's circle the other way. Small controlled circles. Good. Let's think about posture while we're doing this. Head over your shoulders, shoulders over your rib cage over your hips. This area gets really tight today. The head goes a little forward because of technology. So in this class, we really want to concentrate on our chin up, keeping our chest a little lifted, but at the same time, abs engaged so we don't end up arching to keep the chest lifted. It's more sending the shoulders back to neutral. That lifts the chest a little. And 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lift shoulder height and slowly lower your arms. Perfect. Let's roll the shoulders back 4 times. Nice big circle. 2 more, and 1 more. Okay, let's take it onto our hands and knees again, 1 more time. Hands shoulder width, toes and knees shoulder width. Our toes are on the mat. We're gonna go into downward dog stretch. So lift your knees. You can stay here if you'd like, or if you're okay upside down, downward dog stretch. Heels go lower to the mat. Lengthen your back, hold it, your head's between your arms. Stay right here for 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, slowly take your knees down. Now take one arm, we're gonna go into thread the needle. That arm reaches out. Try not to be flexed. See if you can lengthen your back. Take that arm, tuck it under the supporting arm. We're gonna lower our body. So we have to bend our arm to lower the back of our shoulder towards the mat and then come back up. Switch. I'll face you for this one. So we're gonna switch arms. Eyes looking down without your head hanging. Reach your arm out. Take that arm, bend it, take it under the supporting arm, bend the supporting arm. This is a nice rotation stretch for your back and spine, and then come back up. Let's switch again and do 2 more. Reach out to the side, tuck it under, look in the same direction that your hand's reaching, and come up. 1 more time, other arm, reach, tuck under, back of your shoulder, try to get it to the mat, just go easy, and then back up. Great job. I'm going to turn to the side. Let's do some knee push-ups. Hands a little wider, angle your fingers in, take your hands down, stretch your legs out, or modification, knees down. When you're ready, lower and press away. Inhale, exhale. Today I'm going to do knee push-ups, but feel free to lift your knees and slow it down. 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, keep going, keep your head reaching up towards the ceiling, eyes down. 2 more, and 1. Okay, inhale, exhale, lower your body all the way to the mat. From here, we're gonna turn to our side in a nice straight line from your fingers to your toes. Bend the bottom leg, lift the top leg, and start to circle. If you're not comfortable in here, in this position, your upper body, support your head, or grab a pillow and place the pillow under your head for support. Now with the circles, I'm just gonna move forward a little bit. We wanna feel the outer thigh and a little bit of the glute. So try not to laterally rotate for these circles. Keep the position where your hips are stacked. Your quadriceps facing me, the top of your foot's facing me. Now that we're circling, we wanna steady our body. Good, reach as far as we can. Nice, and feel that outer thigh working. Let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale the other way. You can go a little bigger, just try to stay parallel, so don't make it too big. Good, now abs, engage those abs strong, but make it look easy here, so don't tense up the neck. Those shoulders away from your ears. Good, keep circling. All right, let's switch again 1 more time, reverse. And reach, and reach. How about 8 more? 8, and 7, you got it. 6, and 5, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now line up your leg with your body, open up the hip flexor, and just flex and point your foot. Movement in our ankle, very important. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Point your toe, reach another inch, and lower all the way down. Now before we switch sides, let's roll onto our back and do a quick exercise. Just remember which leg you just worked. Okay, on your back, we're gonna go to a bridge, but 1 leg at a time. So bring your legs close, arms for support. Lift and lift 1 leg to a tabletop. Lift your hips up, lower your body down, lower your foot to the mat, switch legs. Lift, lower down. Try to keep your hips even. So when you press up, I like to think of sinking my rib cage down so everything's aligned and neutral. If you lift your rib cage at the same time you're lifting your hips, you're gonna probably arch and compress the lower back. So rib cage down, although it's not on the mat, because we're lifting our body up. So your rib cage is up, but opposition. Hips go up, rib cage down. Abdominals help to do that. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 4 more, up and lower and up and lower. 2 more, then hold it up. Okay, hold it right here. Send that leg out. Let's do 8 kicks. 8, good. Keep your hips up. 7, you got it. Breathe out when you kick. And 4, hang in there, don't drop. 3, and 2, and 1. Now slowly bend the leg in. Place your hips down. Lift the other leg, lift your hips again. Send that leg straight out, hips stay even, abs strong, and kick and lower. Kick, one side might feel a little tighter in the back of the leg. Be careful, but active stretching is fine. If you get comfortable with contracting the muscles on the opposite side and supporting this kick stretch or active stretch. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, bend your leg, place your foot down, walk your feet out hip distance, lift your hips an inch higher, strong abs. Let's finish with pulses. Keep it going. Now think about the upper body. Do you look and feel nice and relaxed? Are you tense in the shoulders? Try to release. You might not be able to release, but that's what we work on in class, getting this area very comfortable with all types of movement and releasing when you're on your back so then you're not holding the shoulders up. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3. Feel those glutes working. Hold it up. Big inhale, exhale. Roll your spine down, starting with the upper spine, middle, lower spine. Now release and try to go into neutral. Neutral. You'd be able to balance a glass of water on the lower abs. Stay like that most of the day in a nice neutral spine with the shoulders in neutral as well. Okay, let's work the other outer thigh. So I'm going to come all the way up, face you. And remember, we started in a straight line with our legs straight, eyes straight ahead. This hand for, excuse me, for support. Now bend the bottom leg, lift the top leg, hold it right there. Find a position that's right for you in the upper body. Just try not to look down. Start to circle your leg. So the whole time we're circling, we're holding those abs in, even on our inhale. Try not to relax them, but they're always a little contracted. Good. Reach your leg nice and straight. Make sure the shoulder's comfortable. Good. All right, let's go the other way. Nice sunny day out, so that's good. No clouds today. I guess depends where you are, but hopefully it's a nice sunny day. Good. Now let's do 8 more, then we'll go the other way. Okay, ready? Now switch. Let's slow it down. Forward, up, back. Contract those posterior muscles and around. Keep your body still. Very hard to do. But with Pilates, we not only contract muscles like all workouts to create a nice strong body, but we also work on releasing. And the more you can release the muscles on the other side, like when we lengthen our leg and we reach back, there are muscles that have to release a little to allow your leg to go back without pulling your whole body with your leg. If you keep all those muscles very tight, it's hard to circle your leg and keep your body still. And 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, hold your leg up hip height. Reach another inch, stabilize your leg, and flex and point. Flex and point. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, and 5. Good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it, flex for a minute. Reach with your heel. Hold it, hold it. Make sure this area is open. So line up your leg straight ahead. Good. Point your toe and lower down. Perfect. Let's roll onto our back again. Once you're on your back, stay right here for a moment. Let's do pelvic rock. Legs hip distance apart, arms by your side. Go into a posterior tilt of your pelvis. Now release the back muscles and roll the pelvis neutral and anterior tilt. Lift the lower back. Posterior tilt, abs, bring those abs into the spine. Extend your back, create a little bridge if you can. You might not be able to at first, that's okay. Getting comfortable with movement in the lower back. 2 more. 1 more. Find neutral, balance that glass of water. Stretch one leg out, stay neutral. Stretch the other leg out. Let's go into a roll up. So when you go into the roll up, it's almost like you're trying to bring your lower back to the mat. So we're really contracting the abs and glutes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Now exhale, try to come all the way up to a seated position. Swing your leg if you need a little help. Come up and over your legs. Now stack your spine. Look straight ahead, reverse plank. Hands on the mat, legs together. Lift your hips up. Great stretch for biceps, shoulders. Hold it. You can look down. Just make sure that your chin's not against your chest. Or you can look up. It's up to you. Lower your hips. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale up. Stay right here for 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, cross your legs. Take it back onto your hands and knees. Let's work triceps. We'll stay on our knees, point our fingers forward, stretch one leg out, hips even. Now your hands come in a little bit closer to your knees, so you can lower your chest towards the mat and press back up. But your elbows, it's important that your elbows stay close to your body. So when you press up, you're truly working those triceps. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. One more. Now all we're gonna do is switch legs. We're still gonna work triceps, but let's hold the other leg up. Reach, reach, reach. When you're ready, lower and press away. Think about the back of the arms. Lengthen your arms all the way. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And lower down. All right, I'm gonna turn and face you in the kneeling position. Sit in a comfortable position. Let's roll the shoulders back 4 times. 3, good. 2, we're gonna go back to upper body for a few minutes and then we'll stretch. Bend your arms out to the side. We're gonna bring our arms forward, palms are in, arms shoulder height if you can keep the shoulders down, and then open. Exhale, inhale. We're gonna do nice high reps, so you're gonna feel this in your upper body. So again, find a comfortable position because we'll be here for a minute or 2. And 8, and open. 7, and 6, and 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold your arms out. I'm just gonna turn to the side. This next exercise, reach, line your arms up with your ears. Now, when you pull, try to extend your back. Hard to do. Lengthen, look straight ahead. Exhale, lift your chest, arch, contract all those posterior muscles. Inhale, look straight ahead. Exhale, lift, elbows come down. You can even go a little bit behind your back if you'd like. Inhale, exhale, get those posterior muscles strong, just as strong as the front muscles, flexible in the front muscles so you're able to get into this position. We keep those posterior muscles healthy and strong. It'll help so much with alignment, good posture, muscle balance, less chance of injury. 4 more. Lift your chest. Keep the lower back the same, so try not to lean back. 3 more. 2 more. Keep going. 1 more. Okay, now from here, come back to neutral. Reach your arms forward, straight arms, shoulders down. Keep the chest a little bit in front of the shoulders. Now, you move your arms like the swimming exercise. Keep them straight. Excuse me. Think of the front of the shoulders. And 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Even out the arms. Now pull and push. Pull and push. And exhale, inhale, sitting up nice and tall. We're almost done. 8 and 7. You got it. 6, 5. Only 4 more. 2. Hold it back right here. Let's just finish in that perfect position. So my arms are 90 degrees. I'm trying to lift my elbows without lifting my shoulders. That's the tricky part. Keep the shoulders down as you lift your arms. Very challenging. Slowly lower your arms and shake your arms out. Great job. All right, let's stretch. So bring your legs out in front in a pike position. Circle one arm around and place your hand behind your body. Circle the other arm around, place your hand down. Use your arms for support and flex and point your feet. Toes up, toes down. Toes up, toes down. 4 more. 3, 2. Now keep them flexed. Reach your arms up as you inhale, exhale. Try to reach for your toes. I know that's not easy. If you can't, that's okay. Hold the back of your legs. Pull your body hinging at the hips, not your lower back. Stay here. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, feel free to bend them. Hold and breathe. Now point your toes, stay right here. And come up. Okay, from here, mermaid stretch, one of my favorites. Stay in this position. If you're uncomfortable, you can buy a yoga block. It really makes a big difference. I'll grab mine. And you can sit on that yoga block. Such a difference where you can keep your body long, lower back comfortable, and you can do all the stretches that we do in this position. Reach one arm up and over. And then switch, breathe in, breathe out. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale and center. If you don't have a yoga block, they sell them. I'm just going to take it out for a moment. Switch legs. They sell them at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm gonna do it now without the block. Reach up and over. Good. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And center. Okay, bring your legs in front again. Bottom of your feet together. Lengthen through your back. Lean over your legs. Now let's hold this stretch. Stay right here. Just a little longer. And slowly come up. And as you come up, sit up really tall. Good. Okay, cross your legs. Bring your hands to the floor. Back onto your knees. Toes on the mat. Walk your hands back to a squat. Stay here. Hopefully you feel this nice stretch, especially in the calves and feet. Now lengthen your legs. Round it up. Pilates roll up. Take your time coming up. Once you're up nice and tall, I'm just going to turn to the side. Take your hands to your lower back. Position your feet a little bit wider, but in a parallel position. Hold onto your lower back and extend and come back. Now we're not just extending from the upper back like we did with the arm exercise. We're actually extending all the way from our glutes all the way to the top of our head and back up. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Now a nice stretch for the back of your legs. Arms reach down. Legs parallel. Important that you don't turn them out for this. Keep them parallel. Reach your arms out and hinge at the hips. When you feel the stretch in your hamstring and glutes, stay right there. Look down, lengthen your spine. Don't let your head hang. Some of you might be able to go lower, but if you're higher and you feel it here, great. Stay right there. And then come back up. Lower your arms. Let's do that one more time. Arms out. Hinge at the hips. Feel the hamstring stretch. So good to keep the back of your legs nice and flexible. And then come up. I'm going to turn and face you. Let's take both hands back behind our body. Interlace your fingers. Actually, I'll turn to the side. So your hands are together. If it's too much for you, then just reach straight back and try to get your shoulders back. If you can bring your hands together, reach your hands back behind your body as far as you can. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Hold and release. Okay, let's do one more stretch. Take your feet really wide. We're going to go into a side lunge all the way down. So wide, bend one leg, take your hands to the floor, lower your glutes and flex this foot. So this foot here, I'm on my toes. You might be able to keep the heel down, but I don't think it'll be that comfortable as you get close to your heel. So it's okay if you lift your heel up a little. Toes here pointing up. Keep your hands on the floor and let's switch sides. Hips up. Over, sink the glutes down, sitting back a little, point the toes up. You got it. You'll feel an inner thigh stretch. Hold and breathe. And take it to the center now. Both legs straight. Look down or look back behind your body. Hold it. Walk your feet in closer. And let's finish with a Pilates roll up. Take your time coming up. Again, once you're standing up nice and tall, bring your legs out a little wide and we'll finish with a deep breath. Inhale, breathe in as deep as you possibly can, looking up. Exhale, look straight ahead, nice neutral spine. One more time. Inhale.